Hey friends, welcome to our second edition of a Monday Blues video mania, whatever we're calling it. I'm super excited to introduce to you my friend Tim Ross. He is the co-writer of Monday Blues, and I wanted you to hear his perspective on how this song came to be. Had you ever written a song before Monday Blues?
Okay, so I actually, this sounds cliche, but I won a couple of poetry contests back in the day. I started out in theater and I did a couple of musicals and I kind of shied away from musical theater because I wasn't really a singer. And then I thought, wait a minute, man, this is a language I don't know, but I can learn.
Yeah.
And so I got a guitar and I looked at, a couple of books about where to put your hands. And then I thought, the heck with that. And I would get songs that had 3 chords, 4 chords. And I immediately adopted the Woody Guthrie philosophy. If you play more than 3 chords, you're just showing off. And I love singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah.
So I was learning John Prine songs and Indigo Girls and stuff like that, and it helped me sing. So that didn't rocket me into songwriting, but then I just thought, I just like every now and then I'll get a poem in mind or an idea in mind. And then I had my little boy, and I'll get sentimental because I'm just a sentimental dad. I got my little boy, and I would just my oldest Griffin, and then less than 2 years later, Connor came along because my wife's a nurse and she was working all the time at the hospital. She has a regular job, sort of. I come and go in town, out of town. So I was home a lot, and I would sing to them. And I have on my phone in my voice memos. It's called Dad Songs because I didn't want to forget them. So I made up songs that I would sing to them, and then I wrote a song. Then the Monday Blues thing came along where we were just sort of bantering on Facebook.
Yes, yes, because that's how I remember it. As I just remembered, back when Facebook was fun.
Right, right. Oh my God.
And back when you're on Facebook, you're actually talking with friends.
Yeah,
I just remembered getting on there on a Monday, and
yeah.
you were complaining. I think the car stuck on the driveway was true, right?
Well, it was, yes, it was like
Grinds in
two,
your coffee was
three
true.
things. Yes, like that was going on. And the trends are so wild in this business sometimes of the dead silence you can have for months at a time or weeks at a time. And then this big thing comes along, you get your hopes up, and then 2 weeks after that's done, you're like, okay, now what? Like, it on any given Monday, you can have such highs or you can just have these blues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, I think I even said to you, why don't you just rub it in, Carrie? Like I'm in my car sitting in the driveway dead. And you were like, or it could be this. And then
Yeah.
I think I direct messaged you instead of doing it like we did it for a little while public. And then I was like, yeah, well, it could also be this. We just kind of went back and forth. Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to put some chords underneath this. And the song, you hear this said, but the song wrote itself. It was so easy. Like after that, and I kind of and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually turning out pretty good. And then I approached you after that to be like, what if we, went back and forth?
Going back with it. Yeah. And this is a theater word. So y'all out there don't take this wrong, but we had a good conceit, meaning the juxtaposition of this is this way and this is okay, this is the blues. That's how I think made that song easy to write.
Yeah.
Because once you had that conceit, that premise, you could just go boom, 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 boom.
Yes, I love that. And I think we were also trying to make it accessible for people who aren't blue collar artists. You can relate to the highs and lows. Like one day, it can be in the same day. Estes and I call it our red zone, green zone. Green zone for me is in the morning. By evening, I'm like, oh, I'm doing
Okay,
good.
y'all can coin that one. That phrase you guys can have.
Yeah, yeah. By evening, I'm like, I suck. I'm never singing again. Why am I doing this? I need to look for a corporate job. And then we flip flop in the morning. He is so we kind of give each other the pep talks, and we kind of cross you know, somewhere mid-morning, somewhere in the evening, we're on the same plane. But um, but it works for us. So Monday Blues, it's a mindset of blue collar artists. We love what we do and wouldn't change it for the world. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will post the second part of my interview with Tim, hopefully next Monday, but sometime next week. So thanks everybody. See you soon.